Hello my friends, hello again. I'm Kyle, and here on my YouTube channel, Pensando Inglés, I bring you real English that you can understand. Now today I'm going to talk about something that is so important to me, something that I appreciate so much, and just such a cool part of my life. What is that? You guys. I'm going to talk about my subscribers and why my subscribers are such incredible people, and I'm gonna prove it with some facts about my own subscribers. Let's go. All right, guys. So I always say my subscribers are the best. Mis suscriptores son los mejores, and I mean it. I truly mean it. So the relationship, the community, the friendships that I've built with you guys here on my channel is a very special part of my life, and it's something that is unique. I really think it's unique. I have not seen another YouTuber who has a relationship with their subscribers like I do. Honestly. Do you guys know anybody who has a relationship with all of his subscribers like I do? And this is so special to me. That's why I make sure to take time to respond to you guys. If you email me, I respond. I give my time to you guys. If you want to make a video with me and practice your English, I give you guys my time because you're so important to me and such a special part of this channel. Without you guys, I don't have a channel. So I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you guys and how I've really formed some pretty cool relationships with a lot of you guys, and it means a lot to me to know that there are people in different parts of the world who are good people and who are using my content to learn, but not only to learn, because this channel has grown past just English. It's grown into sharing wisdom, sharing kindness, sharing love for one another. Okay, it's so much more than English now. Yes, the main goal is to learn a language, but what we're seeing here on Pensando Inglés, I think, is that learning a language is a way to enrich your life, to build more and more deep relationships, friendships, experiences. A language is a way to share knowledge, share facts, share wisdom, share ideas. And that's what I'm learning from this channel, okay? Every time I speak with one of you guys and we have an awesome conversation and I see how brave you guys are being in your second language, it's just incredible. And we end up laughing and smiling during the conversations and making a real connection. How cool is that? How cool is that? That two people who never met each other, don't know each other, can talk on a computer or a phone from so far away, and both of these people did not grow up speaking the same language, and now they can have an incredible conversation because of the power of language learning. So that's another thing that's so special to me, is the conversations that I have with you guys, the interviews that I do. Now, maybe some people say, oh, that's cool that you're helping them, but guys, you're helping me. You're helping me when you give me these experiences and give me the chance to help you. Give me the time to get to know you guys, get to know the people who watch my videos. That is beyond special to me, and I'm so grateful for all of you who have given me some of your time. You guys tell me thank you for my time. Thank you to those of you guys who have shared a bit of your time with me. Now, I'm going to try and shout out all the people who I've spoken to in an interview, okay? I'm doing this from memory, so if I forget a name, don't be mad at me, guys. It's a lot now. America, Miguel, Emmanuel, Diamela, Luis, Adrian, Oscar, Steven, Kata, Bear. I think that may be it. I tried to have a conversation with Chris, but the internet connection wasn't very well, so we couldn't record that. However, I stopped recording and he and I still had a really nice long conversation. Shout out to Chris if you're watching, buddy. I enjoyed our conversation together. So, in having these conversations with you guys, I've got to meet all these people who I've just named, And I've got to see that each one of these people who are watching my videos are a deep, complex person, different personalities, different talents, different skills, different outlooks on life. And each one of these experiences has been so special and enriching for me. And there has not been a single time where I had a conversation with one of you guys and I was not so impressed. And I just thought how awesome you guys are. And I feel like you guys are my kind of people, you know? And I think that's why we connect, because we're like-minded. So I want to shout out some of my subscribers' cool talents that I know of, okay? Starting with the people who I've had these conversations with, okay? A lot of you guys are really into calisthenics. Adrian, Oscar, and Steven, I know all you guys do calisthenics. Luis also does calisthenics, I believe. And also, speaking of Oscar is the Latino with the most incredible English that I have ever spoken to, who is not his first language. Oscar's English is incredible. Oscar is a young entrepreneur. He's trying to make businesses for himself, trying to make a good living. And Oscar, I consider a friend. If he ever needs me, he knows that he could give me a call or write me a message. Steven es un crack. Listen, guys. Steven is a young guy, okay? His English is getting better and better and better. But not only that, if you guys have seen my short videos, Steven edits my shorts, okay? He edits my shorts and he makes them awesome, all right? I haven't seen shorts on YouTube or other platforms that are edited as well as the ones that Steven does. This kid is awesome, okay? I send him these shorts. We do 4 a week. I keep on sending them. He edits them, sends them right back. This dude works hard, okay? Steven works hard. And he also is making his own Instagram channel where he makes shorts about Bible verses in Inglés. His channel is called Golden Letters 28. So if you want to get a little bit of some Bible verses and some English at the same time and see Steven's awesome editing, go check him out on Instagram, Golden Letters 28. So he's a business partner, and I also like to think of him as a friend. If you're watching this, buddy, thank you for all your hard work. Appreciate you so much, man. And also, a lot of my subscribers who I've spoken to are writers, okay? Manuel writes incredible poetry. I've shared a couple of his poems, and seriously, they're like a poet who, if you just heard his poem, you would think it was a famous poet, okay? And this guy wants to be an English teacher. He told me that's his purpose in life. So that's just so cool. Super cool. Manuel's a great author, and he wants to be an English teacher. You guys are awesome. Luis sent me a chapter of a book that he is writing, a novel, a science fiction novel, okay? And I felt like I was kind of reading like Game of Thrones, crossed with, what else? Maybe something like The Witcher, okay? And it felt like I was reading a professional author. So Luis is an awesome author as well. Miguel told me he wants to write a book and make a video game, but I haven't seen any of his work yet. I don't know if he has actually written stuff before, or if he just wants to in the future. But speaking with Miguel was a great conversation. Trying to see the world from his point of view was a very, very interesting conversation, because we're different, but we were able to connect and have a very cool conversation. Diamela was so positive. When I asked her to tell me things that she was grateful for, she told me like 20 different things. So like I said before in another video, guys, if I wanted to sit here and talk about all the cool things that you guys do, it'd be a really long video. But before I wrap this one up, before I end it, I do want to give a shout out to a couple of my subscribers who I have not made a interview video with yet, because there are a lot of other ones who have awesome hobbies, interests, and skills as well. First, I want to say Orlando. Orlando wrote me an email and he showed me his YouTube channel that he is making, and it is Comprehensible Input in Spanish. He and his daughter are making some really cool videos there. So go check him out. Give a like, give a subscribe, and support one of our own. Support one of our own subscribers here from Pensando Inglés. Okay, his channel is called Input Easy. I watched his video and I smiled because it reminded me of what I do with my son, and I was just so happy to see Orlando making awesome content to help people and involving his daughter. Next, John, mi amigo del canal La Vida de un Pescador. John has a channel that is bigger than mine. John has been doing this for a long time, okay? And his channel is awesome. He teaches people how to make fishing nets, how to make hammocks, and of course he shows fishing. John is a very skilled fisherman, and if you are into fishing, you need to go check out the channel La Vida de un Pescador because it's incredible and he has a ton of content. Saludos, mi amigo. And also, John has been one of the people who have commented most on my videos. He has commented on almost every video. So I appreciate you very much for supporting me with your time, watching my videos, leaving me nice comments. I really appreciate you. And the last one who I'm going to shout out for today is another super subscriber, okay? This subscriber has also commented on nearly every video, okay? And his name is Alex. Alex always writes me the most thoughtful and just amazing comments, filled with positivity, filled with his thoughts on the topic and interesting vocabulary that he learned, okay? And he has been learning English for, I think he said, a year and a half now, and I see his writing get better and better and better. And also, Alex, a lot of times he generates subtitles for me and checks them and makes sure they're good, and then he emails them to me so that I could put good subtitles on the videos. So Alex, I appreciate your time, your help. I appreciate your thoughtful comments. I appreciate you, my friend. So I appreciate every single one of you who's watching this now, who has been supporting me since I had like 3 subscribers, and who is going to be here in the future as this channel grows and grows, because I promise it will. Do you know why? ¿Sabes por qué? Because I don't quit, and neither do you guys. That's why I respect you. That's why I love you. That's why I appreciate you. Como siempre, muchísimas gracias por ver. Nos vemos pronto.